The Oklahoma City Thunder. On the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Thunder 5 right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Andrew Bogut. The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Now Westbrook. Clock at 6. They set the pick. It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Westbrook against Curry. Outside Durant. Fires from the corner. And Curry pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thompson outside. Curry against Westbrook. And Curry, here we go. 3 on the clock. Green kicks to Thompson. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Screen by Ibaka. Durant with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Curry against Westbrook. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Curry passes it to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Durant. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Now here is Bogut. Pulls up from the corner. Again, Golden State.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The wide open look for Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Curry. Nobody near Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's the screen. Screen by Ibaka. It's Westbrook with the drive, and it's sent back by Bogut. Barnes against Durant. Feeds it to Green. Pass to Barnes. Left side Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Bogut, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Back to Westbrook. The shot no good. Curry with some nice D.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Russell Westbrook. The 3 from Barnes, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 7. There's Green, plenty of space. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Iguodala against Durant. There's the screen. Dishes it to Westbrook. Ring shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 4. And here is Waiters. He dishes it to Durant. All sorts of time. Count that one. Durant's got 7 points in the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. There's the pick. Spates dishes to Green. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Now here's Waiters. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Waiters with the screen for Westbrook. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Livingston, no luck. Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Singler, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Foy from long range. No luck.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Barbosa kicks to Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here is Livingston, covered by Foy. Spates, the pass to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Spates dishes to Iguodala. Here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Cantor with a screen on Green. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Green. Durant kicks to Waiters. From the top of the key, and it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Livingston. Spates sets a screen over to the left wing. Passes it to Iguodala. Spates sets a screen for Iguodala. Spates the pass to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's 4. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks it to Durant. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Cantor's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Green, the screen. Iguodala dishes to Spates. There's Green with the 3. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Foy. Durant for 3, and he gets the bucket. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like the youngest of there has.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
The Splash Brothers are the guards. Harrison Barnes is out there with Rush, and it's Ezeli in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Roberson. No good. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Thompson. Ezeli kicks to Barnes. The dish to Rush. Now the feed to Curry. And there's the pass to Rush. Corner shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Now here's Thompson. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Curry kicks to Barnes. He feeds it to Rush. Pass to Thompson. And too long on the shot. The Thunder shooting the ball at 42%. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook passes to Roberson. Ibaka with the screen on Thompson. It's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Missed inside. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Westbrook. He kicks to Morrow. Outside Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Warriors leading by 7. Feeds it to Curry. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Westbrook. Barnes grabs the miss. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Andrew Bogut checked in for Brandon Rush. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Now, here is Ibaka. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Here's Curry. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Curry's got 9.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Westbrook, a screen on Thompson. Back to Westbrook. Tries to snap the cold streak and power down the jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Roberson dishes to Ibaka. Westbrook with it. He's got 10. Fires the 3. Westbrook missing again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
They get it back. Azili kicks to Curry. Thompson for 3. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Thunder trailing by 10. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Dishes it to Morrow. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. To the wing on the left. Barnes kicks to Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Clark, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Roberson. He dishes it to Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. Good.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Thunder trailing by 8. Stolen. And it's the Warriors on the break. And slam dunk by Clark.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Here's Roberson. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
Here's Clark. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Foy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Westbrook with the drive. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Launches a 3. Shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Livingston passes to Clark. Iguodala right side. Green kicks to Livingston. Spates sets a screen. Out left to the wing. A baseline J. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Back to Kanter. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Singler's checked in, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here is Foy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Singler dishes to Kanter. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Warriors leading by 11. And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Randy Foy, First personal foul, teams first. Timeout called for the Thunder.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Here is Livingston, outside Green, beyond the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. And he gets it to go.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Waiters no luck.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Now Barbosa following Durant's three-point attempt. And here's Iguodala outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And here's Foy. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And Durant, here we go.
Warriors foul call. Maurice Bates.
The Thunder have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Green. There's the pick. Golden State moving the ball around. Passes it to Spates. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Durant for 3, and no good trying to get that one. And so that's the end of the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute on the offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of ingredients to a solid effort, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. The first half went well, really well for Draymond Green. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Now here's Durant. 4 on the clock. Ibaka, the basket good off the assist from Durant. Ibaka's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Curry kicks to Thompson. There's a screen. Bogut the pass to Curry. Screen by Bogut. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. And the rejection by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. From the wing, the Warriors pull it in. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It would be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
The Thunder have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw good, Westbrook.
So far in the game for Westbrook, 18 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Now here's Green. 13 points in the game. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. It's Durant on the wing. Jumper off the screen. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Screen by Bogut. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 9.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka dishes to Durant. Ibaka with the screen on Barnes. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Here's Ibaka, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Westbrook against Curry. Green, the screen. Thompson for the triple. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ibaka with the screen on Thompson. Up top, Ibaka. Outside Durant. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Adams. And it's blocked by Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli. He's jacked in for Bogut. And it's Rush in for Barnes. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. Curry passes to Thompson. Pulls up from the corner. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Here's Roberson. Kicks to Morrow. Shoots from the baseline. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. The dish to Thompson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Now Curry. After Westbrook's missed 3, Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 12 points for Klay Thompson. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point.
3 points, Russell Westbrook.
Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Rush. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Rush. 22 points for Steph Curry.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ezeli. Curry kicks to Clark. The feed now to Ezeli. The pass to Rush. Dishes it to Clark. Ezeli, the pass to Clark. The shot. But they'll get another chance. Left side Curry. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Green. Off on the layup. Thunder trailing by 14. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. And it goes on Draymond Green. And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Adams. Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Livingston kicks to Clark. In the corner, Rush with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Thunder trailing by 11.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Now, here's Kanter. He has 5. The lead now in single digits. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Here is Livingston, covered by Foy. Fades. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Warriors leading by 9. Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Clark. Iguodala outside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Randy Foy.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now, here is Foy. He feeds it to Kanter. He kicks to Ibaka. There's a good screen and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Thunder trailing by 14. Feeds to Kanter. He dishes it to Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
Now here's Iguodala after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Here's Spates. It's stolen by Foy. .131 left in the third quarter. Raiders on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Livingston kicks to Spates. Spates missing again. Thunder trailing by 14. There's a screen by Kanter. Singler right side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kanter. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Ian Clark. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Durant's checked in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Barnes kicks to Livingston, and he dunks it down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Durant. They need this one. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barbosa passes to Livingston. Shoots it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 18. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. Passes it to Waiters. And Roberson kicks to Durant. 5 to shoot. The dish to Waiters. For 3, Westbrook. Warriors with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bogut with a screen on Westbrook. Shoots off the screen. Curry, good. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kicks to Green. Back to Curry. A floater. Good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Roberson dishes to Adams. The pass to Westbrook. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
The feed to Roberson. Back to Westbrook.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shot's just going to fall.
Thompson in the corner. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Dishes to Green. Pass to Barnes. Not enough on that one as it misses. Thunder trailing by 18. It's stolen by Green. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's deflected. Curry wide open. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Green, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry against Westbrook, back to Thompson, and it doesn't even draw iron.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Here's Westbrook. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Westbrook's got 30.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Curry outside, no luck. Good D by Westbrook.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Barnes passes to Green. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Clock at 6. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Unloads. Cannot hit. And Golden State will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Roberson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 16. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Curry kicks to Bogut. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Curry outside. The rebound by Ibaka. Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Ibaka with a screen on Thompson. Westbrook drives in. Here's Roberson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. You see an open look, we got to take
Eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook. Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And it's good. And that's now 29 points for Steph Curry. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Outside Durant, screened by Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive. Here's Roberson. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 16. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Westbrook against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got 31 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Screened by Ibaka. Here's Durant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 23.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Curry dishes to Thompson. He kicks it to Green. Feeds to Curry. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And that one's good. Durant.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Curry against Westbrook. Throws it up high, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Andre Iguodala was checked in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Westbrook. They set the screen. Green against Durant. Here's Ibaka. No good with the triple.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
The drive by Green. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for two.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Six on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. They get it again. Here's the three. That's good. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Curry against Westbrook. Bogut with a screen on Westbrook. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. There's 1:54 left in the game. That three off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. And Thompson kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson from deep. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight. Oklahoma City shooting 40% in the fourth. Curry against Westbrook. Here's Durant. The Warriors pull it in. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Green with a screen for Curry. Iguodala wide open. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And the Warriors lead by 18. Here's Oklahoma City. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Shot off the screen. Westbrook, no good. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
They set the pick. And just miss after miss right now. Curry. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.